Welcome back to Threshold of Revelation, session 21. Devour. Last session, the group entered into a Coenteth and underwater slash not underwater temple. They've been wandering about, having fun in the space. And last session, they found a weird bag on a guy which tried to consume Ezekiel, and now they're trying to use it to consume strange moving plants. Now, the last thing that was said is that you were going to attempt to put um, a limb or a vine of the thing into the bag. Is that right?
Yep,
Okay. Who's the one that's doing that?
me.
Cool. Everybody roll initiative.
Here we go.
Where is Bodhi? Is he under user?
Yeah.
He was.
And we did not get a rest, right?
Not that I'm aware of.
Not for a little while.
Okay. So, Uther, you go first. You are attempting to put a portion of the vine in the thing. So, part of the moving vine. That's fine. It's not a vacuum cleaner. So, it's
No,
not.
so the idea is because last time I had walked in there and was stepping around, you said someone was starting to come down from the ceiling.
Yeah, well, from the walls and the ceiling, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna like pinch the bag open and slip it over one.
Okay. So, yeah, it is pretty perceptive. Um, Go ahead and make an athletics check.
John, Liz
Okay.
is mentioning in Twitch chat that people are out of order.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't care anymore.
Okay.
Congrats, Andy, you're Chody.
14.
Hold
Oh,
on
I'm
a second.
Jeremy.
Everything's just falling apart.
I just want to shoot people in the DMZ.
I'm in the right spot.
You're a right spot. Okay, so you said 14.
Yep.
Okay. So you managed to get the article into it, the tentacle, the vine, um, and roll a d100.
$28.
Okay. So it does not go into the bag. 50% chance. We've always ruled lows for me, highs for you. So yeah, you just try and put it in the bag. It doesn't start trying to grab a hold of it. So yeah, when part of a living creature is placed in the bag, as happens when someone reaches inside of it, there's a 50% chance that the creature is pulled inside the bag. So that did not work.
That's too bad.
Okay.
It is a bummer.
The next up is the vines. Since they already have their arm in the bag and are kind of out and about, they are going to pull the vines around you, Uther. So I'm going to make an attack. 26 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to do 21 points of damage, mostly piercing. The same is done to the bag, so it's ripped to shreds. And you are grappled. As long as you are grappled, you are also restrained. And at the start of each of your turns, if you are in that restrained condition, you feel that there's nettles that are kind of like piercing your flesh. You'll be taking poison damage at the start of your turns. Okay, that's that. The other one, which you can now see as you're kind of pulled into it a bit, there looks like there's another like mass of the vines kind of back in the corner. That's the reason why the door at the far end of that hallway was kind of looked like it was locked open. And that's it for that. Then I need to change the music. And I was hoping I'd be able to just say, okay, then it goes to you, the person who's next. The person who's next is in Canada. Okay. So Rolling Rock will use a bonus action to cast Shillelagh. And then we'll move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. He'll attack at that point with the sign. 15 will hit for 15 damage. And then he will move back. This will provoke an opportunity attack. And 15 will miss. Okay. Next you're up.
Did you say there's another vine?
So Uther would be aware that there's another mass of vines to the south of where he looked in.
So like here, but out of sight. Okay, gotcha.
I'd explained last session that at the end of the hall that the vine is in, there's a door like the ones you've dealt with, the spiral doors, and it's kind of seized open. It looks like there's a bunch of vines that are kind of interspliced in the doorway, kind of holding it open.
I understand. So he's just gonna step back a little bit by his buddy Silas. He says, "Silas, watch this," and he's gonna do this. He's gonna make a little mode of energy, really small orb, and go.
Okay, 13 will hit.
And this will be fire.
Okay.
For 15 fire.
It is resistant to fire, so it'll take half.
I wouldn't think it would be, but now I know.
So
That's a fair assumption.
As a heads up, and it's typically the way it works in D&D is plants aren't really susceptible to fire unless they're very like husky and dried out. If it's like a living tree, like tree ants, it's not going to be vulnerable to fire because
What size pants do these trees wear?
trees don't just.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Oh, now I know. So let's go.
Next is Bodhi.
I'm gonna step away from the massive vines that just hugged my dear pal Uther, and use movement. I need to grab his. Jeremy, can you move your token down one for just a moment? Thank you. Movement down to here.
Okay.
And Uther is restrained.
Correct, and grappled. Based on the size of the creature, it doesn't look like it's going to be able to constrict, which is the name of the feature it's using, more than one person at a time. It's like a...
Even still knowing that, I don't think he wants to be in there.
It's like a Venus Uther trap. Yeah, but yeah, if you want to move...
It's not so bad.
I've seen worse.
Been a while since it's been hugged.
Despite that, I'm gonna give him a vortex warp and get him out of there.
Okay. Teleport him up to however far you want. You put him where you want.
I'll put him beside me.
Poof. Okay, as it's kind of seizing on Uther, and its kind of constriction kind of closes inwards with like a snap, almost like a whip-like snap. It then kind of starts foiling its vines out forward, and they're all kind of like moving like they're searching. Ezekiel.
Yeah, I guess they're gonna move up to hit it. I will let the swing on.
Kind of bobbing and weaving in through the vines as you do. And then...
17 to hit.
Yep.
11 slashing.
Alright.
15 to hit.
That'll also work.
13 more slashing.
As you kind of like bob and weave through the first, you kind of cut at the vines a bit, and you kind of see that there's like a meteor section in the middle, so you kind of swing towards that with the second shot. As you do so, the vines start kind of flaring outwards, kind of wildly, slapping against the wall with like a wet kind of... and it seems like there's a mass of kind of brownish looking fluid kind of spilling out of the center, but not like rushing out. It's more of kind of like just oozing out. The best way to describe it is like a thick sap.
Syrup.
Got a bottle of that.
All right. Silas.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Can I attack it from there, or do you have to be right in front of it?
That's fine. Don't worry. You're attacking through the door, so it'll be it'll have cover +2 to its AC. But
Okay,
no big deal.
Gonna attack twice with greatsword.
Hit.
Now that ain't bad.
And then
Alright.
I'm going to slide back 1,
Okay.
so that someone else can get in there.
Oh, no one else is getting in there.
Okay.
Rolling Rock probably will. But yeah, you can.
Yeah, I'll pop in. I don't mind.
I'm good, Becky.
I'm gonna grab the wall and crawl along the ceiling, stand
Okay.
on top of Ezekiel, and slash at it.
So the ceilings are about 10 foot high. I'd say with the vines that are not it's a bit constricting on the interior. So I'll let you know that in this outside space, that's fine, but inside there will not be enough room.
Yeah,
for
they
two
have
people.
they have the whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying like the future of the dungeon. You'll understand. There's not going to be the same availabilities.
Okay.
Hit. As you kind of lance into it, you feel it kind of just start to go limp. And just like you pull the blades out neatly.
I'm gonna go ahead and tag it with the second attack. So another 2.
It's dead.
Oh, sorry, I
It goes
misunderstood.
limp.
I thought. Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind.
So you have a second attack.
But yeah, after you kill it, there's still activity. It's not moving, but there's still activity. So if you are wanting to not engage, you can certainly leave the combat, but if you are attempting to move inwards, it's already in conflict mode.
Moving in's our only means of leaving now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. My turn's over.
Okay. Nothing happens on 17. Rolling Rock is gonna hang back. Nyx.
Yeah, We'll give, a second. We'll give Bardic Inspiration to Ezekiel.
Okay.
And that's it.
Bodhi.
Oh, I'm curious. I'll use my movement to peek around the door if I can.
You going in?
There is another vine monster in there.
Like, for sure you've seen it?
Yes.
Okay. Knowing that, I will do nothing. I pass. And just wish the others near the door the best of luck.
Ezekiel.
I'll go in.
The second you step forward into that first space, you hear a whoosh as a single vine lashes out towards you.
Glad it wasn't Bodhi.
23
Good
to hit.
Got 1 second here. I'm checking.
Where's my thing?
Okay. So would I be able to? Can I invoke my cloud rune and have it hit its buddy down there?
No, because you don't see its buddy down there.
Oh, I thought the door was being held open.
No, it's large, so it's actually blocking off sight. You can't see it. through its
Okay,
own-
gotcha.
Could I see Ezekiel in this spot?
Yeah, it hit.
Okay. You were saying,
Um,
can you see Ezekiel in that spot? Yeah, you can see Ezekiel.
I like to do silvery barbs
Okay. In response to a hit,
in response to a hit.
can you click silvery bars for me real quick?
I can.
Okay, cool. So it doesn't change the result because the other one was a crit. So Ezekiel, you're still hit. Please feel free to apply the second portion of Silvery Barbs.
No, you can't. The target is the creature making the attack, not the one being attacked.
Creature you can see within 60 feet of yourself that succeeds on an attack roll is the target.
The creature that succeeds on an attack
Oh.
roll.
Yeah, you can't actually use Silvery Barbs. Never mind.
No spell used. Good job.
Cool.
No spell
You get out of it this time.
You baited out the answer.
You get slapped with the vines. You'll be taking 14 points of damage, and you are grappled and restrained in that location.
Owie. Okay.
That was its reaction. So Silas, you're up.
I'll go ahead and rage.
Yep.
I cannot attack it from here. I have to go.
Correct.
Right?
And every space in here is difficult terrain, so whatever movement you just used to get into Ezekiel's square.
5,
Double-
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So that's as far as I can get.
Yep.
So, okay, hold on. So he attacked Ezekiel all the way back there, but so they can basically attack anywhere.
They
in
have a
there.
20-foot range.
Got it. And I am going to throw a javelin.
Okay. Hits.
22. And that, yep, that's the +2 for the rage as well.
Okay. Uther.
Yep. I'll step past Ezekiel.
It's still difficult terrain for you, even though you're climbing.
Yeah.
The entirety of the walls and such are covered it.
With the angle I'm at, can I ignore the square that Ezekiel's in and fall past him?
No, every space in here, like moving into this room on any of the walls, ceiling, anything, it's going to be tough because it's covered with brambles. It's like you're trying to put your hand down to get the spider suction, but you have to kind of move it to find a spot. So that's why it's resistant to your feature. It's difficult terrain throughout.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's 30.
Maybe another 10 to move forward.
Yeah.
All right. I'll ready. As soon as a piece of it is within range, I'll attack it.
Okay. Well, don't need to. So, the vines on Ezekiel do nothing. The vines from it erupt outwards. Everything within 15 feet of it, so that'd be you two. I need you to both make strength saving throws. You have advantage because you're raging.
Crit.
Yeah, nailed it. Okay. You feel vines kind of erupting around the ground underneath you. Nothing that would be substantial for an attack. So if you want to waste your ready action to swing at it, you can, but it's not going to hurt it. But they try and grapple you from vines that are kind of erupting from underneath. They do not succeed.
Ditto.
Huh?
Ditto.
What do you mean ditto?
He was screaming.
You
Yeah, that. Because we both crit.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Five
Rolling Rock will. Looking at Ezekiel, kind of wounded, hop forward and use one of his spell slots to cast. I'm gonna go with the second level. He's cast spells, right? Down here?
No idea.
Oh, I think
I
he's
don't
mostly done
know.
still lately. I'm not. I think it's-
I'll have to go back and watch. For now, I'm just going to be safe about it and not cast large spells. But he'll cast Cure Wounds at second level.
I think he told the dead once.
And I think he did Spiritual Weapon as well.
Definitely
Yeah,
spiritual.
I remember Spiritual Weapon.
Yeah, he's not tracking his spell slots. Gets 16 hit points back.
On who? Is that me?
For Ezekiel.
Okay.
Who is still grappled, by the way. Rolling rock done. Nick's, you're up.
Yep. We're gonna move forward. Wait. 5. Having a little trouble with these squares. 10, 15, 20. Can I move on an angle like this, or do I have to move into?
Yeah, you
Can
can move at a
like-
diagonal. That's fine. It's
like
just
that?
it's moving into Ezekiel's space costs double movement because it's inside of this room. It's typical.
Then I can't do it actually, so I'm stuck here.
Yeah.
So we will. I can see Uther, so I will bless. I'm sorry, I will do Bardic Inspiration for Uther.
How can you see Uther?
I can see just a tiniest little sliver of him over here.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Peeking around the door.
Cool. Yeah, that works for me. Bodhi.
To get to
From
the
your
square
position,
that
the
Ezekiel's in is
30.
25. Is 30 with the thing.
typical terrain. So you can't
And then
move in.
35 or 40 to get into the
It'd be 40 to
next
get to the
square
corner.
after. 40 to get to the corner.
Yep. If you're just regular
That's-
moving.
That's tricky. In that case, I will approach a little bit and cast guidance on Ezekiel, saying, "You can do it. Get out of those vines before it rips you to pieces."
All right. Anything else?
Take one more step back.
Okay. Ezekiel, at the start of your turn, you take 21 points of poison damage. As you feel the nettles on the vines are actually finally getting through the fur and touching the skin and kind of piercing it. And it feels like, the best way I can describe it is it feels like, if you've ever had like the flu and you just like feel like that fatigue all over your body, imagine if that was just like lancing you, like that vibe was just lancing you at 100 different points around your body.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's no
Fight back.
Can I get out of this?
So you have Bardic Inspiration.
And you're restrained at current, so you can
Yeah.
use your action to, or you can use whatever other action you want.
Yeah, I'll try to get out of it.
Okay, that's great. DC is 14, so you need
Okay.
athletics DC 14.
Dang it.
There's a D4.
You have
Oh,
the,
I
you
do have a
the
D4
D-
and a Bardic
D8.
Inspiration.
Maybe. Double ones.
Don't fuck it up.
Okay, I need
you
one
can't-
more.
You can't fail. You
Oh,
can't
you
fail.
make it.
That's it.
You can't
That's it.
fail. You can't fail.
Yeah, if you spend the Bardic Inspiration, you're good.
Alright, yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, I'll spin that, and then...
Movement. If you want to get the hell out of there, you can free move into the not covered spaces.
I'll have to. I'm too hurt to run in and die.
10 feet to get to there. That's not a problem. Okay. Silas.
Will move forward and pull out the great sword and attack.
Okay. Hit.
That ain't bad.
You said greatsword?
I'm sorry, Warhammer, two-handed.
I was just making sure because you said something that was.
My bad.
No worries. I just wanted to make sure. Okay. Slam. Solid damage. Sorry, you're seeing side of cat head for the time being. That was movement and action. Do you have a bonus action or no?
Do I get 3 attacks? Or just 2? I get
2.
2?
Yeah, you can
Could be
bonus
2, okay.
action once per short rest. I think Hungry Jaws, but other than that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna bite.
Okay. Ooh, okay.
Crit.
Yep. So that'll be 9, 10 damage, and you get hit points back.
Those hit points back. Yeah, well, temporary hit points.
Yeah, that's right. But yeah, as you kind of bite into it, it at first has kind of a very sweet taste, but what you very quickly realize is like it is kind of affecting the interior of your mouth. It doesn't do anything because it's not an ingestible poison, at least not in this amount. But you feel like if you were to try and consume it, it would probably be poisonous.
Spit that out.
Yeah, it's more of a
It was a rip.
gross. I would never serve that shit.
One of sweet to immediately bitter things.
Well, it's more of like a sweet to oh my god, this tastes like I'm sick. You're up, Uther.
16.
That'll hit.
All that.
Alright. So,
28.
12, 28. Still alive. But as before, as you kind of get into the core of it, it starts to leak that sap. It will smack on Uther. 17 to hit.
Yes.
So 12 damage, and you are restrained. It will then shift inwards. It is not sharing a space with Silas, and it's technically squeezing on the ceiling. But it's basically kind of pushing its weight onto the ceiling and down on Uther. As it does so, you see Silas as it's kind of up a bit. You hear a whoosh from behind it as the one that was just out of sight flashes its tentacle at you and misses. Even with advantage. Fucking hell. Or he didn't reckless. Never mind. Yes.
I also have danger sense.
Well, it's an attack, not a saving throw. Oh,
He just wants you to know about danger sense.
I also have an ability called I'm a lizard folk.
I have something about jumping and I've never used it.
More than fair. Rolling Rock looks to Ezekiel, who's messed up, and I'm gonna just do a quick track back before I heal. So I'm gonna move on. Nick's you're up, but I'm double checking to see what spells he has cast in this session. But go ahead, Nick.
Okay, 5, 10. We can move to this spot. Now I can see what's going on here. You say that Ezekiel's really messed up, is that right?
Yeah, that's who.
You got the squeeze put on.
Well, it's who I was
Do you
about
want-
to heal, but
Do you want to heal him, Bodhi, or no?
Dude, kill the plant. I'll get him. I'll get
Okay.
him taken care of.
Okay. $19 to hit. And we will make it thunder damage.
okay. That will. What'd you hit again? Sorry, yeah, the hit. Sorry. What was it?
19 to this one here.
13 damage.
13 thunder damage. Yeah.
Oh, it works a lot better than the fire did.
Cool. Good to know. And then go back here, out of the way. That's my turn.
Next up is Bodhi.
How is Nixon Rolling Rock looking?
Unhurt
Rolling
for
Rock.
Nyx.
We'll be getting heals here in a second.
I guess I'll focus on the pooch.
Yes, do that.
And I'll dump a 3rd level Cure Wounds into him.
Beautiful.
$16 hit points. Because he's a good boy, and I need him to kill that plant monster. Because I'll die.
Okay. And so yeah, I'll have thrown first level. Looks like he hasn't used any first level spells. So that many as well, Ezekiel. Okay. And yeah, I mean, looking at it, I mean, I'm trying to think here. Oh, I see why it's doing. Oh, that's so dumb.
What's happened?
having fun. The most
good.
fun.
Cool beans.
Ezekiel, you're up.
Yeah. So it'd be 5 and then 10 here. So that means a 15. If 30. So I go 25, so I can go here without dashing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I have anything that's range wise. Nope. I will heroically take the dodge action.
Okay. Silas, you are up.
Swing, swing. $16, 22.
Both hit.
Alright, that's 14 and
So you lop it
7.
down. As you do so, the weight of it kind of drops onto the ground. It feels like a wet blanket at first, and then you kind of just slop it off. It doesn't inhibit you or anything. It's just annoying. All right. Do you want to move it all?
Yes.
Okay.
25, 30. There we go.
As you kind of move through, the creature that was basically the reason why that door was open is now dead, and most of it's kind of slopped around Uther and being kind of discarded as we speak. The mechanism for the door is allowed freedom, so it'll now require an action for the door to be closed.
What door?
The door behind you.
We need to
Opened or
close it, or we
closed?
need to
Directly
open it?
behind me, or the one that
The
they're
one
in front?
directly behind you shuts.
Oh, okay, neat.
The one up above is still open because the monster died right where it kind of was.
Would it have shut before he got to it?
It shut after. It shuts at the end of the turn where.
So he killed it,
creature
it
dies.
died.
And then he continued his turn.
He ran through the door,
And then
okay.
it slowly went click.
Okay.
So you 3 you're up.
That's buddy. Good luck.
It's an action to close it, action to open it, and you can hold it open until the start of your next turn. You need to decide whether you're holding it open or not.
Not me, right? Whoever gets
Anyone.
to it open.
It's just an action to open it.
I heal myself and walk up to the door.
Okay. I'm gonna constrict. 22 to hit. You'll take 4 damage after the halving.
Are you talking to me or who?
You, sorry. Jody.
Okay.
It's constricting against you. It hits 22, and now it is constricting you. It's holding on to you.
Okay.
Alright, Rolling Rock will move into the room. He'll go 2 spaces. Because he got short legs.
Mm.
Nyx.
Yep, we're gonna do more of the same, so 5, 10. I could see it. Let's just do a sharp note. Probably simplest.
You can't see it, the door's still closed.
The door is still closed. The door is still closed. Okay. Can I can't see Silas, but I can see Uther.
Uther.
Hmm. Okay.
Ready your spell.
Yep, I could ready an action to fire off a sharp note when the door is opened.
Correct.
Cool.
Bodhi.
I will get to there, taking every precaution not to die on the way. And I am going to give a small heal to Uther.
Okay.
Healing
Ezekiel?
word, level 1.
Let's see. 10, 20, 30.
I am getting slim on spell slots.
And I'll take the dodge action to get right here.
Silas.
He's just in there bashing.
Yep.
All right,
What a man.
Uther.
I'll open the door.
Ready to action triggers. Sharpness.
Yep. Beautiful. And
That'll
20
hit.
to hit for 12 slashing damage.
Okay.
Can I stand to the left of
Oh.
Silas and hold the door open?
You can. Sorry, Silas. I apologize. I actually did miss a step. You are raging. You have the bear. You at the start of your turn, you would have taken 20 poison damage, so half would be 10.
That's my 10 points.
Yep.
Okay, they're gone.
How is Silas looking?
He's bloodied.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to further constrict, but it misses. Rolling Rock will pull the dead. Right, okay, never mind. So it'll take 8. And Nyx.
Doors open.
Yeah. Your
Yep.
Luther opened it last turn and hasn't done anything else, so he's still holding it.
Same deal. I'm gonna fire at it. 27 to hit.
That'll kill it.
Nice.
I apologize.
Thank you.
Again, I don't oftentimes do this, but I gotta use the restroom. I'm sorry. I gotta pee. Be right back.
Your schedule's way off.
It's been messed up. Too much cyberpunk, I'm telling you.
That's what happens when his wife leaves town.
He forgets to tell him to go to the bathroom.
Get to hold all that soda.
So
good.
what are we doing here?
Playing
Oh.
D&D.
Treasure.
Just in the sunken temple, and I don't remember why.
Because we found it.
We were on a boat.
We did find it.
We don't know how to get out of it.
Yeah. That'll happen. How long do we want to stay in here? Because I don't know if we want
We have
to
to
rest.
find the exit.
Right. Right. That's tricky.
Yeah, the doors keep like closing behind us to like to just stone walls. And second, I don't remember exactly how many hours we've been in here, but I know he was note keeping how long.
Yeah,
we've
he
been
was.
in
He
here.
was keeping track of time.
Oh yeah, that boat's leaving for sure.
Either the boat's leaving or the sea's crashing down over us.
Or the temple is like a time limit thing. Like if you're in here for so long, you just insta become part of the temple.
No good answer. So I'm getting sparse on spells here. You guys.
Pretty good. That's pretty
I
good.
think we're
Good,
still
how are you?
streaming.
Oh,
I
we
know,
are.
right? I think so.
That's neat. Joe, Elizabeth, hi. Is everybody?
You guys doing?
Long P.
Awkward silence.
Maybe he's peeing from his butt.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Yeah, I don't. I think it's the other way.
All right, I return.
Everything come out okay?
Not really.
That's a bummer.
I'll be honest, is the pizza from yesterday. It's probably killing me. But this room, upon entering it, you will note that there is another one of the doors, kind of over here in the corner. The dead vines, as we've discussed. The ceiling is covered with vines in this room, still, even though the floor is not. And it also looks like a number of points in the structure above are kind of weighed down. So it's actually, the ceiling is a bit messy, and there are actually going to be some points where it looks like the ceiling might be the best way to describe it is it looks like it might not be great to strike, may not be very supportive. You can actually see bits of dirt actually coming out of some portions of the ceiling. That said, the first two people who have entered into the space, go ahead and make a perception roll.
Is this site based?
Are we out of combat?
It is site based, and yeah, you're out of the fight.
23. We're attuned to those items now, right?
What's that?
Do we attune to those items or not yet?
What items?
The ones we grabbed like 4 or 5 rooms back.
Is a stone a good
No.
some kind of dagger?
No, we haven't taken a short rest to tune fuel.
Really?
You took a short
We
rest.
haven't rested. We
No.
did?
Yeah.
No, because I didn't spend any hit points. The longest we sat here was we spent like 30 or 40 minutes for Nick to identify them, but we didn't take any rest.
No, we said take a short rest during that because you were taking so long with it, if I remember correctly. Whatever.
Oh, I might not have been hit by that. It's fine.
Whatever. Now's a great time to take a short rest. Oh, you're right. I've got my time chart right here. 30 minutes. So with everything that's happened since then, it's been about 40 minutes. So if you want to take a short rest, you can.
14 on perception check because I'm not attuned to the item yet.
While we're thinking about a short rest, I'm going to attempt to bottle some of that cool sap that Silas turned me on to.
It's kind of sweet when you first get it, but then you
I will
start
not
feeling
taste it.
If you have nature or poisoner's kit, you can attempt to roll with the creatures that are dead.
I have nature.
Okay, go ahead and make a nature roll.
17.
So you know that these creatures are what are known as assassin vines. Assassin vines typically will kind of nourish themselves with their advantageous carnivore or omnivoric creatures that will consume like whole a person. Their devouring method for living creatures is typically to fill them with poison and slowly liquefy their insides and then extract them in a soupy mass into their pores.
So with that, I'm guessing that there are at least 2 more of these down here. So we need to keep an eye out.
Why 2 more?
Because this one is probably Audrey 1, 2, 3, and then there's still 4 and 5.
I see.
All right.
This is a reference to those little shop of horrors. But with a 23, Jeremy, you would notice that there appears to be a secret door here.
I don't have a 23. Because we're not attuned to the items. We just said that.
With the 23 that you got, there's a secret door here.
Expended charge on the Wand of Secrets. We found it.
That's fine. That works too. Thank you for being a good
Free
player.
remaining.
I have had that one of secrets for a while, and I'd be swinging it around
My dumbass,
while I'm jarring up some things.
My-
I'm like, you know what? I bet there's a secret around.
my dumbass set up a tier of
You
things to do.
got 3 charges remaining.
23, and you're like, nah, it's like later on. Haha, didn't get a 23.
I called it out already a
I
couple
was
of times.
I was in the middle of telling Jared or Jody about the plan. Damn it. Okay, so Nyx, why am I looking at the initiative? Nyx, Bodhi, and Rolling Rock. Does someone have movement on Rolling Rock, or is it taken away?
Yeah, I can do.
Cool, thanks. This saves me a lot of trouble. Yeah. You move into the space. There's a secret door on the north side here, and then there's a door here.
If I could get away with bottling any of this sap, and if it's worth my time that I'd know of.
Nope.
Okay,
Unless you have Poisoner's Kit, there's nothing useful in the Assassin Vine.
got it.
Does that secret door also have the marking on the floor that the regular doors do?
It does.
Cool.
But if you had gone up to it
Secret.
and started messing with the door, you would have seen that there's no door system. And it also doesn't push open like normal. Instead, the secret portion that you're spotting is that the torch sconce to the left of it, like over up to the side, has a pull down mechanism, which that causes it to spin.
Give that guy a tug.
Inside is a strange looking sarcophagus on its
Standing upright.
Standing upright, that's the word I wanted. And looks like there are a couple of gemstones laying on the ground, just a pair of them on the ground at the feet of the sarcophagus. The gemstones are kind of dirty with a bit of grime on them, but you can see like a little bit of glint.
No way this could kill us, guys.
Right. Yes, I would grab the gemstones.
Okay. That's a pair of diamonds, each worth about 150 gold pieces. And they're not like refined diamonds. They're like, like found out of the ground diamonds, so they kind of have like a yellow tone to them. There's no like sharp edges to it. It's just kind of like a rough diamond.
Found on the ground diamonds.
Just diamonds you found on the ground.
I'll give those to all the spellcasters because it might be a material that they need.
The traditional ground diamonds.
Yeah.
Everyday ground diamonds.
Everyday ground diamonds.
Those Midwest floor diamonds.
Floor diamonds.
Oh, they plague us every autumn.
Croppins doesn't open when I pick them up, does it?
No.
Okay, good. That's what I was waiting on. I was waiting on. Oh, Croppins opens on you. Yeah.
Coffin looks like it has two mechanisms, like handles that are pulled, and that would open the sarcophagus, or you can just leave it.
Do we want to open it or leave it, boys?
Do you want to open it?
I want to open it, kind of. But
My heart says leave it, but I really want to know what's in there.
Like,
I see his tail wagging.
the player me wants to open it, and the Ezekiel me wants to open it.
Do you open it?
Yeah, Ezekiel opens it.
Roll D100.
29.
29 mummies come out.
That's how much damage you take. No. 29.
It's a shitload of mummies. That's a low roll, too.
It's a clown car full of
Very small mummies.
Inside is the skeleton of a dragonborn. Looks like the robes that he was laid to rest in, or she, or they were laid to rest in, have since fallen away. The wood of a bow is rotted and kind of just destroyed is in the left hand, and in the right hand are 3 arrows, and the arrows look like they are made out of metal entirely. It looks like a thin mithril for the core of the shaft, and the head looks like it's made out of you think it's cold iron.
And you said the bow was pretty much just rotted away.
Yeah, it's rotted away.
Hey,
I'll grab the
those
arrows.
Good choice.
I got a bow.
You want to throw those away?
I'll grab the arrows and give them to Uther.
For now, just list them as cold iron arrows.
3 of them, right?
Shut the sarcophagus and thank the body for the arrows.
They all look the same, so if they have some sort of property, they might all have it. But whether they're magical or not, you're not sure. Other than they feel exceptionally light despite being made out of metal, and cold iron heads. All right.
Good story again.
Okay. And if you go to this next door and open it,
Yeah.
the ceiling is the same as I'd mentioned. Inside,
Gross.
you see a woman kind of laid back against the wall. She appears to be covered with barnacles, and she's just slowly kind of dripping sea foam water out of her mouth.
That is gross.
It looks like there's a man just like her in the other corner. And as you kind of peek around, you would notice there's one to the south of you as well. Upon you entering, they all kind of look at you, and as they're looking at you, it's like a slow kind of just hardly sure what's happening here. But then from one to the other to the next, each one of their eyes flashes purple for just about a second. So yeah, what would you like to do?
I'll put the rest of the party now. But hey, there's 3 people in here. They might like water. I'm not really 100% on that.
People, you
People?
say? People?
Yeah, they're covered in barnacles, and they might be spitting out sea foam.
Mm.
Yeah, I need to know, did we short rest or no?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Doesn't appear that we did. No.
Alright, cool, let's roll.
Onward and downward.
I think you will step the rest of the way in, but keep the door open.
Okay. There's a door behind the ones over there on the side.
Gotcha.
Looks like
And
there's
then
a hallway
up
to the
here,
south.
here, and then I think I might see kind of one there. Not 100%.
That one is standing kind of in the middle of the room, but it's just kind of like this slowly kind of like wobbling standing. It's like they were standing on a ship or something, like just slowly bobbing and moving.
Do they give off any odor?
They smell like brine, like ocean water.
I guess I'll step. I don't want to leave the rest of the party out there. I'm sure they can open the door though. I'm going to step one more step up to look in this hallway.
Yeah, it looks like it goes up and then moves beyond.
They don't look like they're going to like rush at me or anything, do you? Or are they just still standing there?
They looked at you for a second, their eyes flashed strange, and then that's it.
Okay, gotcha. I'll take a step up through this hallway.
Okay.
2
I'll hold the
steps.
door.
As you look down the hall, the ceiling is as it was before, like I said, covered with brambles. As you kind of look across the hall, you see a bed of spikes, and you kind of panic for a second as it does move forward, but stops. And you can see that it's kind of caught on its ceiling or on the top portion in the brambles, and it isn't moving. And then after a couple seconds of trying, it kind of moves forward just a little bit, but then slides back into position.
Okay. Are these like arrows I see on the ground, or
You
would
see
I
that
not see
there are
those?
crossbow bolt holes, just like you saw upstairs.
Gotcha. I do see the floor markings of a door over there.
Mm-hmm.
I already know.
I'm gonna follow the other guys. Nix, you coming? I'll hold the door.
Yeah, I guess so.
I wanna get split off.
A mushroom.
Don't like the look of that. Weird.
And these
A
are
mushroom?
bodies? Or these are...
Yeah, they're people. One of them's the one on the top is a woman. She's kind of sat in the corner, and she kind of stares at each one of you in turn. The first time you kind of look at her in her eyes flash purple for a second. The one to the south is a guy. He's kind of standing up, like his back leaning against the wall, lazy. But he also is kind of looking at you on occasion. And the guy to the south there, he is standing, but he's just kind of like slowly kind of listing back and forth as if he were like standing on the deck of a ship. Although he's not. He's standing on the same ground you are.
Did anybody acknowledge them yet? Or
What's
We all
that?
kind of just walk past them.
Okay. Razika.
And these,
I want to be rude.
they're like the ones in the other room, right? Where like it looks like if I like crawl, I'll miss them. Or there's some like lower down to you.
No, it looks like they're the same as before. That yeah, you falling wasn't going to have them miss you in that above. They shot down.
Okay, gotcha. My bad.
Did you call out this door over here, or is it a hidden one?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a door to the side. I called it up.
Yep.
Looks
And
like
there's a door up here.
they're kind of standing side along to it. And the one in the bottom left is apparently blocking another passageway that leads to another door.
So we got a couple doors we can go through, boys. The top one is booby trapped, so that one might have something cool in it. I don't know if they're gonna let us go past them for that door or the hallway there. We can check the south hallway though.
Nyx whispers to Bodhi, "Psst, what kind of magic is purple magic? I don't remember."
I've never known. I've literally, you've known me for I don't know how long, and I know that you know I don't know.
You don't have Arcana trained. You wouldn't know.
Can I use my blade to peek around the corner again?
I just tell him necromancy. Just
Oh, no! Son of a bitch.
If I hear them say that, I would say grape.
Peek around the corner then. You'd see that there's another
Welch's.
weird
Not the
creature
flavor. God.
on their side. Looks like they're standing. Their feet look like they're slotted on spinning doors. You would see the remnants of a door frame. The only thing that seems to remain of it is the iron shaft that kind of is the core of the door. But the rest of it appears to have been removed, leaving to an open space in that direction. Looks like there's some rubble off to the far side on the left. Or your character's right. Yeah.
Are there spikes on the wall?
No. There are two things that kind of from here look like plates.
Okay. So this path is blocked by a monster in each direction.
Mm-hmm.
So we got a booby trap path or monsters on every other door.
Good afternoon. Have you been here long? They're not talkers, huh?
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to kind of moan or kind of groan at you, but the only sound that really kind of is coming forth from them is a light gurgle and then like the splashing of water as it comes out of their mouth onto the floor and onto their body.
They're unable to communicate, but they seem to have been trying.
Just kind of looks like they're letting forward like some sort of lazy attempt at breathing.
Ezekiel and Silas can each back up one. I'll watch this hallway if somebody wants to watch the north one, and then somebody slip between them and try to open the door.
If you guys don't mind, we need to leave, and I need to walk past here. So pardon. You're talking about this door over on the east side, right?
Yeah.
It's a lot of things.
You touch the door as if you're moving to open it, and they start shifting into a combat kind of stance. Their hands, the two that are near it, you watch as they kind of like break open and kind of like splash open to reveal this kind of rusty blade where the hand was. And they kind of start moving to attack Bodhi. They're not swinging at Bodhi because, of course, you weren't not ready for a fight. You were doing it cautiously. So just go ahead and roll initiative, and we'll go from there.
Kind of get tennis.
Well, we got all your shots, Bodhi.
I've had all my shots and more.
Maybe not this body.
Yeah. Think about medicine. It just
Maybe they got like soul shots. You know, the shot
it
goes
goes with the
soul.
corpse.
Soul tetanus. This
Waste time if you ask me.
Ether, you are up. From the sounds of it, it does sound like blades were unearthed on the opposite side as well, down below.
Somebody keep an eye on the hallway. Gotta protect the Bodhi.
Fine answer.
$17 hit.
Mm-hmm.
28 damage to the one in the corner.
1 second.
Ain't bad.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's my turn.
Bodhi.
I
An
guess
action to
I'm
push the
going
door
to.
open.
I don't want to yet.
Okay.
I feel like they're gonna kick my ass. I'm gonna pile in with Uther, follow his lead, and I'm gonna cast some Eldritch Blast into that same one.
Okay, because you're attacking a creature adjacent to you with a range attack, you have disadvantage for the attack.
Super.
Okay.
Awesome. 11.
Both kind of like hit near it, but don't strike it dead on.
Okay. Okay. The bonus action, right?
You have
No,
bonus
Eldritch
from-
Blast is an action. Hex is a bonus action.
Did you want to hex it?
No,
Okay. Do you want
that'd
to?
have been a waste of a spell.
Do you
I
want to?
guess I will cower where I'm standing.
Okay, that's fine. Next, you're up.
Yep. We're gonna give Bardic Inspiration to Bodhi. He
Oh.
needs it.
Sorry. Were you trying to stay outside the door,
Yeah.
Nix?
No,
Then you need to move into the room.
I'm in the room.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah, so I give Bardic Inspiration to Bodhi. And then we're gonna fire off a sharp note. Boing!
Same target that Uther was fighting, or somewhere else?
The same target that Uther was fighting, and we'll do 19 piercing.
Roll, or I got it. Okay, you and you slash half of its face clean off, and it kind of
Nice.
it kind of snaps back up into attention.
Uh-oh.
Oh, sugar.
Some kind of undead.
Uh-huh.
Ezekiel.
Maybe my bullshit
Really?
answer of necromancy might have been right.
I know I can't go big, but I still get the bonuses of the Giant's Might, even if I don't go big.
Okay.
So I'll use the Giant's Might, but I won't get any bigger.
Yeah, because
And then waylay this one in front of me. 23 to hit.
Yep.
Okay.
12.
27 to hit?
and 7. Or 12 and 6, because it's what Giant's Might's once per, right?
Yeah, I didn't use it yet. That's
Oh,
the
it's
Giant's Might's on the second attack. Yeah.
Okay.
I forgot to click on the first.
That works out then. Cool. Anything else?
That's my action.
Yep. The blades fully extend out of their wrists, and then their hands close back up to catch a hold of the blade. You watch as parts of the interior remain kind of locked onto the weapon, and they're kind of holding it with their hands that reform around it. So it looks like they're pretty well in there, these rusty swords. But they start smashing into targets. So I'm going to attack Bodhi a lot.
Yeah, fair.
14, 16, 17, 16.
All the attacks.
That's the attack rolls, yeah. What's your
I
AC?
have a 15 AC.
So then all of them but the first one. Okay. So you'll take 8 slashing, then you'll take 7 slashing, then you'll take 4 slashing. And
Are any of those coming from this one next to me?
Yeah, 2
Okay, I have Sentinel.
Okay. So go ahead and make your attack.
19 damage, Zach.
14 to hit.
That will work.
12 slashing.
Waiting to see if this one gets interrupted.
And then I need you to make 3 con saving throws.
Oh, I'm good at telling a story. not gonna make it.
You contract a disease.
Oh, big deal.
What else is new?
Tetanus.
For
And that-
notation purposes, notated as blue rot. Okay. Then
Any
unless,
recollection of what blue rot is?
do you have medicine trained?
I was just hoping I'd remember.
From the
Oh
time
yeah,
it
this one's a
happened.
bitch. You
Ooh,
guys
this-
are gonna hold. You guys
this
are gonna
takes
need
me
to hold
back.
my hair.
I will.
It was 19 total damage.
Yeah.
I'm not looking so hot.
Just to confirm, that necklace he has on doesn't like make him immune to disease, right?
What necklace did he have on?
The one that
Variant
heals
of wound
him.
closure. I
Oh,
think
okay,
it
no.
is.
Okay. I didn't know. I just want to make sure.
There's another one, folks. There's two more. Two more, folks.
I told you those were there.
Is it-
I know, but I didn't want to believe.
One against Silas, one against Uther. Silas miss and then hit, and then Uther hit and then miss. So Silas, you'll take 8 slashing. You're not currently raging, and Uther, you'll take 4. And both of you need to make con saving throws against disease.
17.
You good? Also blue rotted.
8.
The Wilbur disease brothers. Silas, you're
I'm spreading that rumor.
up.
Move in.
The Alexandria, sorry.
Attack up here.
Don't dox us.
You're not there.
I was raging too.
Oh,
I
okay.
missed, but I raged.
No, the first one hits, actually.
Oh, okay.
You have 10 AC.
Okay.
You're
Then
attacking...
They both hit.
Oh yeah, because you're reckless. Again, raging doesn't specifically say you attack with advantage. You wanted to say
I
at the
do not.
no, at the start of your turn say reckless, and it's important
Okay, well.
because
Wait, did he hit with a 10?
it's deniability. Yeah, you hit with a 10. So which one were you attacking first?
I attack this.
Okay, so 10 damage or 7 damage. Okay, and then you attack the same one again.
Uh-huh.
All right, 1 second.
Should have done 3 whole force damage to that one to itself.
You smash it in the shoulder and watch it kind of cramp down. Then you bring the hammer straight down and kind of sink it into the head. You feel it crunch down, but the hammer shaft kind of stops. Its tongue is kind of still connected to the shaft, and you've broken its skull and smashed the top plate of it into like the neck cavity. You then retract the hammer with kind of like a and then this foam and blood starts to come out. It's like seawater with blood in it, coming out of his body as it drops to the ground.
Hold on. Oh, thank God.
Just for clarity's sake, the one in the bottom right corner, 3 damage wouldn't have killed it, right?
I don't know, maybe.
I did 3 damage to it.
When did
Yeah, you said his 11 missed when he shot Eldritch Blast.
Did
But
I?
the 10, yeah, but the 10
Yeah.
just hit the other one.
Oh, 3 damage might have killed it. Hold on. 3 damage did not kill it.
Okay.
There.
Forward.
This one is all
So-
above board here that I
It's-
did my part.
It's missing half its head, and you kind of cause the Eldritch Blast to flare up and slam into its chest with like a sudden hit. You can actually see from the 3 damage like a break in the sternum, but it's still kind of like
Hell yeah.
and like is still alive. Seems to have a certain undead fortitude.
Okay, it's Buster.
Uther, you are up.
First attack, I'm going to go at the one in the corner again.
Hit.
16 to hit, 9,
And you
plus
said
6.
This is the corner one?
Yeah.
After the first attack, hold on. What's the total damage?
That goes to 14.
That'll kill it. You kind of
No.
catch underneath, like where the head was cut to the side, and it drops down, bleeding out of the remainder of its neck base stump.
I'll whack the one on my left.
Okay. Not today.
I'll go ahead and spend it. I don't want to knock the sword down.
Oh, okay. I love that it was a 10. but the only reason it's missing is
Yeah.
okay,
Ones are ones.
Yep. Take 7. And then Bodhi.
Just for clarity's sake, marking a creature doesn't mark the creature type. It marks that specific creature, right?
Creature. Yeah.
Okay.
Bodhi.
I am going to retreat into this corner of safety, and I'm going to twin the spell, the cantrip. Mind Sliver at the 2 nearest Uther there.
Yeah.
DC 14 Intelligence for 5 Psychic. And for a little extra spice, I'm going to activate that shard,
Neither of
which
those.
is in my... they take 5 damage and have disadvantage on their next... Let me just link it real quick.
Yeah, I got it. And then you were.
I'm going to use the thing, yes, so I need to make a wild magic.
D100.
It's my favorite part. 77, that's got to be a good one.
It's up there. You cast polymorph on yourself.
Oh, sick.
So.
Myself?
Polymorph.
Okay. Looking at the spell.
The spell transforms a creature that you can see within range of you into a new form. It must be... Challenge rating is equal to or less than the target's or the target's level. So you are level 5 or 6?
6.
So challenge rating 6 or lower. And if you want, I can just give you a random one, or you can go.
Give me a random
roll
one.
that for sure.
Give me a random one, but I'm thinking survivability.
For sure.
Boxing kangaroo.
It would be a beast. So I'm just filter.
Polymorph myself into a kangaroo with boxing gloves.
Perfect.
Just Looney Tunes it.
And then just remain that way for the rest of the game. This is my life now. This is...
Take that, character shards or whatever it was.
Oh. Roll a d6.
You got it.
The only thing in challenge rating 6 that's a beast is a mammoth, so that wouldn't...
4. That'd be...
We're gonna go challenge rating 4.
Itty bitty mammoth space.
No, you will not get inspiration for that. It was good, though. Oh,
Alright, Evan.
Challenge rating 4?
Sure.
I
mean, something that's immune to disease.
Everything is so big.
That's what she said.
Fuck it. Make me a gorilla. That's easy. Just make me a gorilla.
No.
You'll be
Fine.
a crocodile.
So as you're fighting...
Goat? Can I be a giant goat?
As you're fighting,
That'd be
you
a fun
watch
one.
as the spellcraft for Mind Slivers appears and 2 slivers shard into the creatures. And as you finish that, you feel the wild magic from the shard start peeling your fingers away into magic. And as that's happening for everybody else, what you're watching is as the magic takes over his head and starts moving down his body, his legs start to grow to this extreme length, like Bodhi's legs. And as the magic continues to take it over, his head turns into a serpent's head, and his body turns into a snake body. But his legs are just a few feet before the snake legs, till it gets to a point where it's the length of a giant coral snake. And I will go ahead and put that down.
Still have legs?
Giant coral snakes are large, so due to the ceiling, you are kind of stressed in this position. And because Polymorph has no limiters about being able to shift into this space, you're going to push Ezekiel and Silas forward one.
That's fair.
Okay, so it's black on yellow, he's okay. Black on red, you're dead today, or something like that?
Yellow touches black. This is not the right snake. This is not the kind of snake.
Oh, sorry.
This yellow's touching both.
simultaneously poisonous, but not.
It's been a while since I've.
You should have control of the character sheet. It's at the very top of the journal. And remember, too, your character's intellect, wisdom, and charisma, they're gone. You now are thinking as if you were a coral snake for the duration of polymorph.
But you keep your personality and alignment.
Correct.
Hey guys, I want you to know something.
You can't speak.
I didn't lose too much.
Just a couple points.
Snake is starting to look like an improvement across the board.
Well,
And I'm gonna kick some ass.
boy.
Do I still have mage armor? I cast it quite a while back.
Effects that are on you stay pertinent. Correct. You're still you. You're just also a snake. And
Perfect.
yeah, to make sure like we understand, like these are still your friends. You're not going to be like, oh, I want.
I'm not a mindless beast. I'm just suffering snake illness.
You are kind of a mindless beast. You just have the same personality as a slightly minded person, beast, man.
Yeah, yeah. I'm a little agitated, but I'm
Nix.
I know who's
Yo,
who.
can you remind me what are these creatures made of flesh?
Yeah,
they seem like
mostly.
They're mostly made of flesh. Okay. Wanted to try. I'm still gonna try a thing.
No thoughts. Just snake.
No what?
No thoughts.
I was gonna say giant goat because I'm already half that.
Right.
That'd have been weak.
I'm gonna spend my last bardic inspiration. And we're gonna do. Give me 1 second. Sorry. We're gonna do an insult. Something like you're depriving some village somewhere of an idiot. Right?
Got him.
Got him. What? What? And then we're gonna do shatter.
Okay. There is nowhere in this space that you can shatter without hitting a friend.
There's nowhere in this space where I could shatter without hitting a friend. Lame. Lame. Okay. Then how
Another one of
about
them sharp
vicious mockery?
Which one?
This one.
Okay.
I don't think there's anyone here you can shatter without hitting 2 or more friends.
Well, I said a friend just to keep it simple without having
Jesus.
You know me in math. Okay, he takes 6, and he has disadvantage on his next attack roll too. They all have disadvantage on their next attack roll.
Wee.
And also, he's a snake. Ezekiel, you're slightly taller than normal.
I sure am.
Well, also Ezekiel, who didn't go full height, but is definitely taller. The giant's might swells through him. How would you like to proceed?
I'll go over here.
Okay.
And I'll swing on this one in front of me.
Mm-hmm. Hit.
27 to hit. 20 to hit.
Also hit.
25 slashing damage.
Yep, he's hurt. Next up is them. So they're all just gonna directly north attacks. Let's just do that. It's easy. So Ezekiel, first attack with disadvantage, second attack without, 24 to hit on the second attack. Take 6 slashing and make a con saving throw. Against Rolling Rock, hit and hit. He'll take 18. And he's bloodied, and he'll need to make a con saving throw. He has got Blue Rot. And Silas, last but not least. First attack. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna. Nope. 22 and 23 on the disadvantage roll. So, yeah, Rolling Rock still took both those hits. First attack disadvantage, but I have advantage because you were raging. So that means just straight roll, 18 to hit, and then second attack, 13 misses. You'll take 11 slashing damage, so half will be 5, Silas, if you raged. And con saving throw. You're still not rotted. All right, Silas, you're up.
Swinging recklessly.
You got it.
Crit and 21.
Oh, hold on a second. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then second hit will be 14. Okay. It's not
Since
down.
it's a crit, it doesn't do the max or anything like that.
It does
that
extra
wrong?
damage. 5 plus 2.
Okay.
It's just an extra dice roll.
Oh, okay.
Cool. You roll sucky.
Always do.
It's fine. You 3, you're up.
I'll smash it.
Okay.
10 piercing.
10 just enough to get it to 0 hit points. I'll make a con saving throw. I succeed, so it instead of being reduced to dead, it's reduced to 1 hit point instead.
Take 8 more.
And then I'll do the same thing. Success. It's at 1 hit point.
I kick it in the nuts.
It has nuts. You kick them, but it doesn't seem to matter.
They fall off.
Stop getting up.
They fall off. They shoot off. There's barnacles on them.
Oh, gross. Oh, that's the worst future.
Barnacle balls.
I just seen that we don't have a rolling rock on the initiative.
Oh yeah. So I'm
He's
gonna go
been
ahead.
busy.
I'm gonna go ahead and take 2 turns with throwing rock since I haven't been paying attention. I'm sorry. I'm the worst friend. I'm gonna Stein of Obadiah. I missed. I'm gonna Stein of Obadiah. I have hit, and I'll roll to see. I'm gonna be even fairer and just say that this happened now. Con save. He would have failed, so that Uther would have actually killed that one. Bam. And now he'll take his turn immediately after Uther, is where I'll just say he is. Because whatever. Damn Steve.
He was busy. in
I know, I
Canada.
know. I just love that boy, is all I'm trying to say. Okay? Rolling
I only
rock
have the one computer.
will, still using the Stein, smash this next one. Hits. It's the first time it's taken damage, so. Alright. Bodhi.
I don't think I could do much.
You're a
What's
snake.
this? I am a snake. Can I slither about and reach
Well, so you can't really move.
enemies?
Because
That's what I'm getting at.
there's nowhere that you can kind of end. But if you look at your character sheet,
Uh-huh.
oh, your reach is 5. That's pathetic.
Yeah.
You can step on us, make the attack, and back up.
Yeah.
Be a snake. Oh, okay. Then hiss,
I believe his is the yep.
and I bite at that
Spitting in its face.
not snake. 23 to hit.
That not snake. That'll hit. They're immune to poison, so they're immune to the effect.
Doesn't say it was a poison. It just
It is
says
a
they're
poison, though.
hallucinating.
It's
I'm just saying it doesn't
No.
actually say that. Just say they start hallucinating from my snake bite.
granted.
It's not a poison, it's a venom.
But if more than fair, but if you actually read the description in the bio info,
Is
it
he
says it's a
alive?
potent
7 piercing. Come on.
hallucinogenic venom.
Oh, you're gonna be a cool snake.
Bodhi, you're done. Or you're
I
moving
guess I go back over here and then get an opportunity attack.
just both of them, yeah.
I get to attack the one in front of me with my sentinel.
You can use your reaction to do so, right? One of them will hit you, Bodhi. You'll take 4.
7 slash into the one in front of me.
And you already have blue rot, right?
I already had blue rot, but I'm a snake. I'm immune to disease.
All right. Wait, are you?
I don't know. Pretty sure I
Ladies-
read that
Are
somewhere.
you just making stuff up?
Not super.
No, they're not. So the disease carried on through you in the polymorph.
That might be more of like an alligator's thing.
Bodhi done. Nick's up. I took my 7.
Yep. We're going to
Damn right
do
you did.
healing for Rolling Rock. I'll give him a lot of hit points back.
So you're going to do it to him and not Silas?
So Silas is down.
No, he's just moving
No,
pretty
but-
well.
Okay, I'll do it to Silas. Sure, thank you. I don't see a hit point bar for him. That's all.
'Cause
I
it's
have
mostly
8.
Okay. Yeah, so you get all those back.
8.
22.
Oh, you see rolling rocks and you're cheating. Oh. Because everybody has control of him.
Is that cheating?
Yeah, you're not supposed to have.
I wasn't the one that
outside-
gave control.
It is all my fault. You're right.
Anyway, you got it, Silas.
Feels better.
Let's go like that and just stand back. Done.
Control of Brent. Bunch of health sites. Ezekiel.
Looking on the one in front of me. 25 to hit.
Yeah. That's a total of enough. 15, so my DC is 20. Got it. Yeah. It's not
Very
dead.
happy for you.
There's 1 hit point.
15 to hit.
Yep. And 6 damage.
Yep.
DC is 11. Got it.
Dang, nabbit.
Alright. It'll go to them. They'll both attack. I'm gonna attack Silas and Ezekiel. Silas, 19 and 14, so that'll miss with the second one. Take 2 damage after the halving. Con saving throw. And then Ezekiel, miss crit. To be 13 damage. And you already blue rotted or no?
Nope.
Con save.
24.
12 is enough, Chody. 24 is double that, so obviously. Silas, you're up. That's a baby.
Reckless attacking.
Yep. Hit 15. Hold on. I needed 20. Didn't get it. That'll kill it. Do you want to use your second attack against the other one?
I can't reach it.
You step on top of the one you just killed, and then
Okay, that's fine then. Yep. Yes.
11. So 16. Didn't get it. You kill both. As you murder these individuals, cutting them down with haste, the room's floor is kind of covered with brine, so it's a bit slick in here. Other than that, the door that Bodhi attempted to seize, the hallway to the south, and then the door to the west that was defended. I want to make sure you understand that that door looks like it's just metal with the iron pole in the center. So it's like the innards kind of the regular doors.
Cool. Which door do we want to open first?
I want to open this one. There's a rubble pile that likely led to the back of this door.
Oh, sorry, real quick, Bodhi, can you do me a favor and make a Constitution saving throw? You got hit by damage.
Oh, damn it.
It was 7, so DC's 10.
11.
You're
Still a
fine,
snake.
Still a snake. And polymorph lasts
Can't
for
stop it.
an hour?
An hour. I don't have to be a big circle token. I can snake my way down hallways, yeah?
Well, you can squeeze down 5-foot wide passages, yeah. So you can move, but when you squeeze, you'll be at a detriment.
Difficult terrain?
It's difficult terrain, and you also have disadvantage on attacks, and everyone attacking you has advantage.
Can we ride the snake?
And no one can move through you while you're squeezing. So once you kind of lock into a 5-foot spot, you are working that bad boy up.
Got it.
I'd like to open this door, and then I think we should go ahead and short rest right here.
Okay, you attempt to. As you try to push it, it does seem that there's something kind of wedging it shut, something kind of locking it closed. It must be something on the other side. It's barred, perhaps.
This is likely behind the rubble pile, right? That I saw.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and short rest here while he unsnakes.
Okay.
I chose to be there.
Does anybody want to do anything during the hour?
I guess I'll drop concentration on being a snake.
So I could do the Song of Rest.
I'm going to attune to my goggles, the eagle eye.
Okay. Any other attunements I need to hear about? Excuse me for yawning. Any other attunements I need to hear about?
Stone of Good Luck? Was that an attunement?
Uh-huh.
And I do it.
And
We
nobody
can
else,
spit our hit dice while we do all this, right?
Yeah, that's right. And nobody, yeah, attuning is just another part of short resting. Nobody opened the sarcophagus, and nobody's walked down the hallway to the north, right? And nobody's walked down the
Open
hallway to the
start.
south.
The second sarcophagus hasn't been noted.
Well, the sarcophagus was open with the arrows. I'm sorry, my brain's dumb. That's the one I was talking about.
Wasn't there a toggle for Stone of Good Luck?
You should be able to just drag and drop it from the compendium, and it'll fill it out.
Compendium, I forgot that was a thing. We will remember I have that, and I'm gonna spend some hit dice. Nice. Nice.
Ooh, big numbers.
I love that I get stuff back on short rest.
16, 17, 19.
So you get an
I might as
extra
well spend them.
D6. You get the extra D6 for Song
Well,
of Rest.
You just roll a d6, and everybody will get that bonus
Ah, okay.
if they spent at least
I'm-
one hit dice.
Then I might not have used that last
Yay,
hit
there we
die. I'm
go,
not using
folks.
that last hit die. You can't make me.
You're right.
I'm topped off. I'm feeling great.
I'm
I'm no
feeling
longer a
awesome.
snake and nobody can yell at me.
Can I roll the hit
Good
dice
enough.
for rolling roll?
Oh, sure.
I do have that blue rot disease.
Yeah, I think I gave you control of him. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Is Blue Rot a thing that Rolling Rock can deal with?
So blue rot is a disease. Disease needs to be cured either by, I think it's lesser restoration is the main one. I don't think he has it prepared.
Would I have any knowledge about what blue rot is? Would a medicine check help me to
Medicine would be the way to figure it.
recall? 13?
Okay.
I got an 18.
Oh, okay.
I have medicine trained.
I did too.
Okay. So with that, blue rot is a disease that affects humanoids. While affected with blue rot, a victim grows grotesque blue boils on their face and back. The disease is carried by undead and is applied through wounds caused by infected creatures.
It only affects humanoids.
Correct.
I'm not a humanoid.
Zach's immune.
Oh, you're a fae?
I'm a fae.
Let me double check. Satyr, right?
It
Yep.
is, because it was going to be one of my chosen favorite enemies, and I couldn't take it.
Mm. Sometimes they have multiple types. I'm just making sure it's just a hard change. Yep, rather than is the keywords there, because there were some in Ravnica that were both centaurs, I think. Anyways, back to the point. So you're not affected, Zach.
Sick.
The disease,
How bad was it? Sorry.
The disease's boils manifest in 1d4 hours, causing the victim's constitution and charisma scores to decrease by 1d4 each, to a minimum of 3. This is quickly followed by a fever and tingling in the extremities. An infected creature is vulnerable to radiant damage and gains the ability to breathe underwater. At the end of each long rest, an infected creature makes a DC 12 Constitution saving throw. On success, the victim gains 1 point of con and 1 point of charisma that has been lost to the disease. If the affected creature regains all the points lost to the disease, it is cured. Other effects that raise the ability scores do not cure the disease. Only a failed saving throw, or on a failed saving throw, the victim takes 18 necrotic damage as the boils burst and spread. The creatures reduced to 0 hit points by this damage cannot regain hit points until the disease is cured, though it can be stabilized as normal. So if you get knocked down by the disease, you're basically put under until the disease is cured. Ways to
So you're
cure.
saying we can breathe underwater.
Yeah, so roll 1d4 everybody who's afflicted.
I'll roll for Steve.
And we just rested, right?
1.
We just short rested. Uh-oh.
So, Bodhi, you're rolling for Steve. So Steve's going to go ahead and roll a d4 again.
Okay. Another 1.
He's going to suffer a penalty to charisma and to constitution of 1.
Oh, a D4 for each.
No, just 1d4 to both. It applies to both.
The first roll's how many hours you have it, right?
Correct. Or no, how many hours it takes for it to manifest.
Oh, cool. I got 4 hours.
Oh.
3 left.
Okay.
Hope you notate whatever changes need to be for Steve. I just wanted to roll dice. I was a snake and now I'm not.
So
So that fucks you up a little.
I'm gonna put a notation here. Blue rot. Other disease. -1 con. -1 charisma. And then I'll add the note from Blue Rot. Okay, cool. Who else got it? Was that it?
I have
Literally
it.
everyone except for
So
Cody.
you're 1 hour into your 4
didn't get it.
hours.
Oh. Was it just Uther and me?
Well, not you because you can't get it, but yeah.
Well, yeah, but that failed the cons?
Guess
Right.
so.
Wild.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, leave it to you after the short rest. What would you like to do?
Go
Want to
check
check
out-
the trap door or the bottom doors?
I like to go south and see that rubble pile.
Okay. Dude likes rubble.
You hold on. Sorry. As you back off just a bit. Sorry.
Find something.
I was fucking with fucking Steve's character sheet.
Did you walk in on someone changing?
As you step
No.
there, you can see that the strange plates ahead of you look like they have dimensionality. The best way to describe them is they're kind of like traffic cones, but made out of bronze, and they're like attached to the wall. As you kind of get closer, you kind of feel this staticky kind of feeling on your person. Goliaths don't really have like hair to stand on end, but you do get that vibe. When you get to that position, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, and then everybody who would have followed you needs to do likewise.
Get in the hallway. Whoever's here.
Can I use my shield master with it?
Yeah, it's typically from a source that you're aware of, is it not?
Okay.
What's happening? We're dodging a.
We're being electrocuted. If you're not in the
Oh, okay.
hallway, you're not being
No,
electrocuted.
I was about to follow you that closely.
Your incapacitated, that you can add your shield's AC to a dexterity saving throw you make against a spell or other harmful effect that targets only you.
Targets only you.
Yeah,
It's not targeting.
that's a
only you.
line. So. Ooh, got a hot 8.
Okay. So if you succeeded, you're taking 14. If you failed, you're taking 28 lightning damage. As a pulse of lightning shoots from the two nodes across the room and kind of connects onto the metal pole. And you can kind of see from the detonation on the pole, it kind of sparks why that door has kind of fallen away over time.
I feel like that's going to happen again quickly.
No. You're pretty sure that whatever caused it to discharge was from you walking past a certain point, similar to the smashy doors. You're pretty sure if Ezekiel follows you, it'll happen again.
Yeah, let's go this way.
How about that monster I saw? That's still there?
Now, as you come around the corner, you would definitely see a creature, but it's kind of leaning over this basin and just drinking seawater, just shoving it into its face. It doesn't seem to be paying attention to you. It doesn't seem to have caught any awareness to you. If you wish to kill it, you can sneak up to it and do a critical success. It's incapacitated.
And that is very clearly seawater.
Oh, yeah. Seems to be kind of coming up, too. It's like
We
filling
got a
up.
leak.
I think we might. Yeah, I'll go ahead and finish that thing off so I can move around freely in there.
Go ahead and roll an attack for the damage purposes.
I'll give him my inspiration.
And then roll as if you'd crit with Dreadful Ambusher as well. Just a D8 and another D6.
Not great.
It's enough. Just enough. Okay, yeah, you kind of get behind it, slide the blade into the back of its neck, and it just kind of slumps into the water. As it's kind of laying there, the weird kind of briny blood that was coming out of the other ones does likewise, and you can see that it's going to be pushed out of the thing until it onto the ground out of the basin. The basin appears to be continuously filling with seawater, and some of it's spilling out onto the ground and pulling to the north. The ground has a bit of a slope to it towards the northern wall, and on the right side you can see that there are papers that have been kind of torn up and are left in the corner.
I'm gonna read them.
They are written in Sverkic.
I'm gonna bring this to somebody else.
Appears to be very ancient, kind of old style writing. You've been in Penford long enough to have seen the writing, you just don't know how to translate it.
Yeah. Is this water thing safe? Like, is that supposed to be there?
Are you asking me?
Yeah. Like, does it look like it was made to hold water, or does it look like this place is leaking?
I don't know. If you're looking into the basin, it's kind of a deep, briny water, and all you can see is that there's something about 2 feet down that is kind of causing this white fountaining effect. Like there's a, if you've ever had a cat fountain, it's like there's something that's pushing water up from underneath, and there's like a bubbling on the top of the water.
It's like a way to shut it off or something.
Do you want to put your hand in the basin?
Sure.
Feels like cold seawater.
Gross. All right. I'm gonna try to find a way to safely get out of here. Oh, can I clear the door and go around?
Yeah, you can clear the door and go around.
Sweet. Hey guys,
There you are.
Hey.
don't go that way.
So
I heard a racket.
the door on the
I'm
opposite
hurried.
side, the thing that was barring it, the vines from above had kind of intertangled into the back side of the metal, and the metal seems to be 2 large sheets that have like spines that come out from the center that have been kind of welded onto them, and you assume that the bricks were kind of laid into these positions and kind of locked into them, just by kind of weight alone.
I'm gonna give the papers I found to
Nix.
yeah, Nix.
Oh, Skirkic. Zverkic.
Do you read it or no? Or are you able to read it?
Maybe.
Do I know it? I mean, I don't know that language, right?
Oh wait, Rolling Rock I think has some means of doing it.
Who was it that
I-
comprehended languages outside of the temple? I thought it was Nix.
So I'm able to do spoken language. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second.
I think we had scroll of comprehend language when he did that.
Yes, that might be the case. I don't have that. Yeah. Hold on. Do I have another one?
Yeah, it's not Rolling Rock. There should not be.
I do have one scroll of comprehend language. I think I had 2 at one point.
Maybe that's how we figured out how to enter the temple.
Yeah, I remember.
One was definitely used for that.
I just didn't know there were 2. Yeah, I did. I know there are 2. There's one more. Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, so let's use
I gotta
that
step away. I'm sorry.
and read what it says.
I'll let you know that it's the ravings of a lunatic. It appears that most of it just seems to be like very clearly hard to decipher, kind of psychopathic writings. Things like I need scissors, just random numbers written in full instead of like written as the numbers. There's something about purple worm, Hari Kiri rock. I don't know. It's just a mess. But there's a
To be
name
fair,
that seems to be in the ledger, notated throughout. Bear with me here.
everybody needs scissors every once in a while.
The name that seems to be kind of in the margins, as if they were kind of notes that were being kind of like notated as who had left them. There's only one person who's leaving these notes over and over again. The individual's name is Azion. Azion. That's how it would be pronounced in the common tongue.
Azion. Okay. Do I know if that name has any particular meaning?
Not off the top of your head. It wouldn't be historically significant.
I really want to check the trap door, but I can't survive with those traps if I could do. I'll open this door if I can.
Okay. It was actually the trap door. No,
Plot twist.
stairs. And if you move in, you'll see that there's another pair of stairs. Or set of
Gotcha.
stairs.
I can
Pairs.
connect
It's
to the
a
door
pair.
at the bottom.
Does this door down here go to the same place?
Yep.
So we can either go down the stairs or we can try to figure out what that trapdoor is because the last couple trapdoors had pretty good stuff.
Sorry, you're the Mushroom King. I didn't even note it. Inside of the lightning hallway, there were some mushrooms. Due to the lightning trap.
I called those out.
Yeah, I'm sorry. My brain did it. You can pick up 3 of them. Yeah, call them shock caps.
I'll give him to Bodhi.
Not Silas?
No, last time I gave him all to Bodhi.
Oh, okay. Because
He carries the poison.
Okay.
Mostly in him.
I currently have orange caps and magic mushrooms.
Then take these. Do you know what they are? Do I know what they are?
Shock
Can
caps. That's all you I mean, you think
Okay.
you've seen them, but what they do, you're not sure.
Boys, so we can go downstairs or we can go figure out what this trapdoor is.
They're immune to lightning. How bad was the trap?
I did run through it as like the one I went through to catch that robot lady. So I'm gonna let you step in there first in case there's more. I can't get hit again.
So all throughout the hallway, about 5-foot increments, there are a number of crossbow shot holes that you saw when you fought the strange blood doll. Across the hallway, there is a set of spikes, and if someone pops up there, you would see that it shifts forward, and a bit further than Ezekiel saw it shift, stop, and then kind of jump once more, and then slide back.
Does it look like there's anything down there?
There's a door marker.
Oh, I see it.
It's now so that it will be far enough that when it shoots forward, it will be kind of in front of that doorway. Like if you move up to the door, it'll possibly hit you, is what I'm saying.
Got it.
I believe in you, Ethan.
How did we get through the arrow trap last time?
I think it was crawling, but
Yeah.
they do shoot down. It's just that you have to be prone and crawling. It's not like a on your hands and knees kind of crawl. So you're actually moving at 5 feet around.
And that the spike trap would keep trying to trigger.
You don't know. It's only tried once since you've been up here. You haven't moved yet, though.
Has it reset yet?
Yeah, it would have reset by this point.
I'd rather go at pace. Hand me another one of the kite shields. You have one, Ezekiel?
Yeah.
Can I just hold 2 of those and walk down?
So it just gives you a +2 to your AC. I mean, you're still hittable. Like, I can shoot through the shields. The shields don't make you invincible to crossbow bolts. That's not how anything ever worked.
Really?
Yeah. Like, you've seen crossbow bolts go through shields, right? That happens. Crossbows are specifically made to go through armor. That's like the goal. They made crossbows because arrows were not killing knights. Literally what they were made to do. Don't you fucking eyebrow raise at me. You got 5 minutes. Decide if you want to try it or do it or not. You just need one shield, though. You can just kind of keep it low.
Alright, I'll just use the one then.
Okay.
I'll go for it.
And you're proficient with shields as a ranger, so that's fine. Okay, so you step forward, and the first crossbow bolts will fire. And your AC with that shield will be an 18. As you step forward, the mechanism on the opposite side slams forward. It now gets to about 15 feet and stops. And then also, as you step into that position, you hear this kind of greenish, or this kind of like
I
haunt.
can hear color.
You can hear the term green. You can hear kind of like eerie, kind of like sound, almost as if something is walking, and it's echoing, and the fire behind you turns green.
Okay. Anybody watching my back, or is that a no? Nobody's watching.
We're back here. I'm still back in the room. I didn't know where everybody went.
Okay, I'm just gonna double time it for the door while it's resetting.
Go ahead and move your speed. And if anybody's in the hallway, they need to say so now or be forgotten.
Yeah, Rudy Fuel, I guess, can watch the back.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attacks. Miss. Miss. Hit. 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 So from the first crossbow bolt, you'll take 8. From the second,
I'm reducing that one just for clearing it.
Go ahead. So it's got a bonus equal to your con modifier.
9. So that was a 0.
The next one's 6, and the next one's 7. Since you rush forward, the spike trap does come forward. You kind of time it so that it pulls back and away. It did come up 20, so it's kind of more of a rush forward, stop,
follow it,
and then as that happens, Ezekiel, you can make a dexterity saving throw, please.
I have 10 feet of movement left.
I'll let you know.
I'm gonna use my inspiration to give myself a 16.
Okay. You have the option to move 5 feet, your choice.
Okay. I don't want to move into the spike or into the arrow, so I'll move sideways. That's okay.
You watch as the brazier ignites in flame, and there's an aura that's person-shaped. And as it kind of flares, stepping out and from it, before you realize it's a person to attack with an opportunity attack, a metal man with knives for hands steps forward, drops into a low run, and starts booking it after a user.
I'm gonna holler after you. There's something's coming after you, bud.
All right, initiative.
Do I not get my last 10 feet of movement?
If it's to try and open the door, no, because movement won't open the door.
So all of us are rolling initiative?
Yeah, we were just in not combat time, so no actions were being taken. If you want to move, you can. It would be directly into the spike wall. The door needs an action to open it.
Nice, Jeremy.
We'll see.
Well, it's helpful at least.
Oh, I will say this for the room. 20 feet of the vines up above have been cleared, so there's a bit more ceiling for you to kind of go up and over things.
The spikes were touching the ceiling, though, right?
Yeah, they're floor to ceiling. So what I'm saying, though, is normally you wouldn't have been able to move through the villain space, but now you can go up and over him if you want. Why did he not get... I have him selected. Alright, he's not super fast, unfortunately. So Uther, you're up first.
I'm going through.
The door?
Yep.
Bard.
Oh, fudge.
Okay. I am thinking.
Got a
You got-
robot there?
You got 1 minute. If you want, we can actually pick up here at the start of this initiative if you want. Your action's been used.
I'm going to declare my stuff, but at least by
Yeah.
the end of my turn.
Okay. And we'll start with Rolling Rock next in our next game. I'll say, actually, if you're not Ezekiel, you're probably not concerned with what's happening up there, so you're surprised for the first round of fighting.
I'll write
Sure.
that down.
I'm going to go shield the spikes and just prep for chaos.
Okay. All right, and with you locked between a rock and a hard place, literally a rock. I want to make sure you understand the thing that rushed after you looks like it's completely made out of like liquid metal, but it looks like it's like very solid, like an iron ball of a man-shaped thing.
Well, it's about to get hit by a stone giant, so
Yeah, fuck that guy.
yeah, we're
Bebo!
going together.
Yeah, on initiative 20 is when the spikes go. So, all right. Thanks for watching this. It did. We'll pick up next week with some more fun times. Check you then.